The world's first and largest snack museum is right here in the Pacific Northwest. Stay tuned to hear all about this killer roadside attraction. Welcome to RV Out West. I'm your host, Brooks. My Family of Four's base camp is located in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, and our RV adventures radiate out from there. Please grab a mug of coffee and join us as we discuss RVing around the American West. From sweet camping spots, gear and equipment, to tips and tricks, we've got you covered. We are RV Out West. Snacks are an essential piece of the RV life. From a quick trip to your favorite campground or accompanying you on a multi-day road trip, having something to munch on while you knock out the miles is key. If you're looking to upgrade your go-to snacks, want to find something new, or get inspired by all the crazy flavors that are out there and available, then you just may want to visit the world's first and largest snack museum, the Snackin Shack, located in Everett, Washington. This museum is curated by Jackson, known to his friends and family simply as Snacks. With a deep passion for all things sweet, salty, and savory, Snacks is the man when it comes to snacking. Snacks, thank you for coming on RV Out West. I'm really looking forward to chatting with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Me as well.
So let's start off a little bit, Jackson. Will you just share a bit about yourself?
Well, I am 28 years old. I was born and raised in Bremerton, Washington. So I am a Washingtonian.
Nice.
Until I die. I moved to Everett when I was about 19. I've been here for the past 7 or 8 years.
What was the draw to Everett?
Honestly, I spent all night filling out job applications. I got a few calls back, and 2 of them were in Everett. So I traveled to Everett to do the job interviews, and I ended up getting a job at Chipotle.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
And that was it. Right here.
Yeah.
All right. Now I got to know. Snacks.
Yeah.
What's the deal for you? Where did you get this obsession with snacks?
Man, it's hard to say where it started. I guess I've always been a snack person.
Okay.
You know, my parents are real big on snacks. My mom, especially, is real big on snacks. So I always steal her snacks growing up and things like that. So.
And what snacks would you be stealing from your like what was her go-to?
Red Vines.
Oh, nice. I like your mom a lot right off the bat.
Yeah. Red Vines for sure. So now, along with that, my mom's always big on sharing too, so I love to share with people. So I was the guy in school who always had snacks, but I wasn't selling them. I was just giving them away.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got the name Snacks in middle school.
And it's just snuck ever since.
Stuck. Yeah. Because like I said, I've always been that guy to have snacks. I also decorated my room with chip bags and cereal boxes.
That's very creative.
Yeah. So everybody was pretty aware that I did that. You know, I was very vocal about it, and all over Facebook and stuff. So people knew.
The artwork has always been cool.
Oh, yeah. I've loved it. And I think that's something I think about is people don't tend to appreciate or look at like food packaging as artwork, but it is, those graphic designers and those people who are making that stuff, they take a lot of time out of their day to make that stuff. So, I appreciate it. And I do see it as art.
So you've had this obsession with snacks, started from stealing red vines from your mom, or not stealing, but borrowing. It's mom. What was kind of the impetus for your idea, or how did the Snackin Shack Museum, which coincidentally is the world's largest limited edition snack museum in the United States.
And the only one.
And the only one.
Yeah.
We can go on. And the only one.
On the globe.
Ooh, on the globe, worldwide.
Only one in existence.
Only one in existence.
Yeah.
Where did you get the idea? How did this come about?
So I think we'll probably have to go back a little bit to me putting like food wrappers on my wall. So there was a time when I was probably about 12 or so. I was at a friend's house, and they had, just a few food wrappers on the wall, just a small portion of it. But I thought, you could do that with the entire wall. So later like I said, I eventually decorated my bedrooms up until, I got the chance to get my own place, and I decorated that too.
Yeah.
Nice. So when I finally got to my own place and had this garage, I was like, let me decorate the garage. At this time, I was also collecting fast food advertisements and signage. So not only was it just, wrappers, you could say I graduated to the advertisements and stuff.
Okay.
So that took a turn, and then I just decided to plaster that everywhere. And then, the snacks came later. You know, the advertisements were first, the snacks came later. But we'll get into how I got into that.
Okay. And then when did you decide to kind of take your garage and convert it into this museum? Were you like, I think I'm going to make, like, how did you come, like, it's just cool.
Well, originally it wasn't supposed to be a museum. It was just for fun.
Okay.
I was just doing it for me, just because I love snacks. And then, you know, I also did photography before this.
Okay.
So I would do photo shoots in here, and I'd do like hangouts in here, and I threw a couple parties in here, and people started seeing it. And I started to realize how much other people liked it. So on March 15th of 2023, I decided to turn it into a museum. And on Halloween of that following year, I opened the museum to the public.
That is so cool. Just in the time that I've been here, there's already been a large handful of people that have walked by and already admired the collection of pieces in this museum. Where do you find all of these wonderful snacks?
Well, I follow all the brands on social media, so I know exactly when the new snacks drop. I rush to the store, grab them before they're gone.
Okay.
But
Yep.
lately, companies have been taking notice of us, so they have been going out of their way to send us some of the new official snacks.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got it. Like, what can you tease with me? What boxes are showing up? What have you got snack wise that they're
Some new stuff.
Yeah, some new
Let's
stuff.
see. Well, you know, I do got a new box coming from General Mills.
Okay.
So we do have some special stuff coming from them. I don't know what it is yet, but we will find out.
Oh, so it's like Christmas Day for you when the boxes come. You get to open them because you don't even know what they're sending you.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah, I'll never get tired of that. Getting PR packages, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This stuff is amazing. Oh, it's been a dream of mine. Now it's actually happening.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah. How long has it taken you to curate this collection that I'm looking at just in this museum right now?
I'd like to say 6 years in total,
Okay.
but the last 3 years or last 4 years being very serious. So when I mean that, I mean the first 2 years, it was kind of here and there, willy-nilly, grabbing snacks. And then the last 3 years, it's been like, okay, I'm on the hunt. Like, I'm going to the store specifically to find limited edition snacks.
How big is this collection of pieces of art in this museum?
Last time I counted, honestly, it was about 450. But that was a while ago.
Okay.
So
it could be more now.
I know I'm getting real close to 6.
600.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely past 550.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when was the last time you counted your total?
Oh, also, sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Everything you see here is not what's in the collection.
This isn't the full museum?
Well, technically, yes, but there is items that I can't display because I don't have room.
Got you. Well, we're going to get to that problem in a minute because that's a different problem to have.
It is.
Yes, that's a different problem. All right. I would like for you to share with us about your favorite snacks. Let's say your top 5. What are they and why are they in your top 5?
Are we categorizing things? So savory, salty, or just top 5, period?
How do you want to break
I'll
it
do
down?
top 5, period, because
Okay.
trying to break it up, that's too many.
Okay.
All right,
break
so
the
top 5.
Yep.
I'd say Doritos.
Any particular flavor or you standard nacho cheese?
Just, I'd say spicy nacho.
Okay.
Honestly, though, any Doritos, it doesn't matter.
Now, quick question. Have you ever taken a lighter to a Dorito?
I don't think so. Wait, what?
Yeah. Take a lighter to a Dorito.
Why?
It
Okay,
is
tell me.
amazing fire starter. It does a slow burn, and it is amazing. If you ever are in the woods, stranded, or, we're in a post-apocalyptic world,
Yep.
and you're like, man, I'm kind of cold, and I got this bag of Doritos. I mean, granted, you're probably going to eat them, but you take 1 or 2, you can use that to start a fire. Take a match to one and give it a whirl. It'll blow your mind. And then you're like, how is this even food? I don't even know.
That's amazing. I had no idea you could do that.
Nah,
I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah, you should try it. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so Doritos.
Okay, Haichu.
Any flavor, or are you just basing on...
I'm just basing the...
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll eat a Costco-sized box of that.
Yeah.
No holds barred.
Easy.
Next.
This is getting hard because I only have let me pick a drink. I would say Sprite.
Okay.
Yeah. Classic Sprite.
Yep.
But they need to bring back tropical Sprite.
Okay. Do you got any connections at Coca-Cola to let them know that,
I don't yet.
Good. Well, when you do, and I see tropical back in the store, I'll be like, this is snacks. The reason it's here is because
You let them know. I have something to do with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, beef jerky.
Any flavor, or it just doesn't matter?
Oh,
Again,
man, doesn't matter. Again, beef jerky.
see, I'm a peppered beef
actually,
jerky
I'd
with
do
teriyaki at the bottom.
I would do that's good. That's a good one right there. I'd probably say beef jerky sticks
Okay.
over actual beef jerky.
Okay. I like the peppered beef jerky strips.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good. Okay, so what is that? We're at Doritos, High Chews, Sprite, beef jerky.
And
And now
trying to look around.
he's looking around the museum right now trying to figure out what he needs. What do you spy?
I spy my little Skittles.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Good call. You can
Yeah.
taste the rainbow. It's delicious.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, then, now that I know your top 5, you can't talk about the top 5 anymore now. We've got that out of the way.
Right.
I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. We are an RVing podcast, so a lot of our listeners go RVing and go road tripping. That's what we do.
Damn, I literally took out one of the best snacks.
So hold on.
Just hold on, man.
I got 3 different scenarios. And on each of these scenarios, you're coming with me, and I've left you in charge of bringing snacks. Okay? So tell me, what would you bring? First trip, we're going to do a day trip north to Vancouver, British Columbia.
Honestly, hear me out. I wouldn't bring any snacks. I'd wait till we got there and buy all our snacks in Canada.
And that's fair. That's kind of what I was going to get at. But we're going to need something to go out. And then you can tell me what we would buy there. 'Cause I'm buying there, I'm buying all dressed ruffles.
Okay. Oh,
To bring on the drive home.
Absolutely.
The drive home. But on the way up, what would you bring? And then tell me what we would buy in Canada to bring back.
Gotta have popcorn.
Okay.
Gotta have popcorn. I'd also say drive to Canada. What's that? A couple hours?
Yeah, a couple hours.
I don't always drink them, but you gotta have an energy drink with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular one? Are you a Monster, Red Bull?
Oh, not everybody likes this, but I gotta say NOS.
NOS? Okay.
Yeah. It's like most people would pick Red Bull, but
Okay.
I'll go
I do
NOS.
like a NOS on occasion, a little more lemony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got more citrus in it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So popcorn, energy drinks.
Oh, you know what?
What?
We gotta have some Hershey's Kisses. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, so I'd say like the white chocolate Hershey's Kisses or like the cinnamon toast crunch Hershey's Kisses.
Oh, I haven't had the cinnamon toast ones.
Yeah, those
guys. Yeah, they sound bad.
Or right here we got the strawberry ice cream cone Hershey's Kisses.
Oh,
Yeah, amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's definitely something you'd have to take with you.
Okay. And then now we're in Canada. We've gone around, we've sightseed, we've done whatever we would, the purpose of our trip to go to Vancouver. We have a little bit of time to run to a store to pick some stuff up for our drive back. What would you bring?
I'm immediately bringing every flavor of a Lay's that isn't available in America.
Ketchup.
Ketchup chips. Yes, gotta have those. Ketchup and the mustard ones if they have them available. I don't like mustard, but I'll try them.
Okay.
Now, this might be a weird one, but if they have any weird flavors of peanuts, I'm a huge fan of peanuts.
Okay.
I wouldn't eat them on the ride home because peanuts in the car, it's never a good idea.
It's okay in my car. It's fine. Make a mess. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
There's vacuum cleaners for that. You're fine.
I don't have kids yet,
You're
so
fine.
That's why I don't feel that way.
Yeah. Once you do and you realize you're picking goldfish and Cheez-Its and whatever else, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
You're fine. Okay. Now we're going on a multi-day RV trip down the coast all the way to San Diego. That's 3 days of heavy driving. So, I mean, you're going to need to pack like a milk crate of snacks.
Okay. Gotta have Oreos.
Okay.
Gotta have Oreos. Oh, red vines.
Yeah. Oh,
Bring some red vines.
Yep.
Don't bring the one little pack. Bring the whole bucket.
Yep. The
And
tub.
The tub. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tub of red vines.
Yep.
Oh, goldfish. Gotta have some goldfish, but not the regular.
Yeah, I was going to say, but on the goldfish, what's your flavors? Are you like the extra, what is it, the flavor blaster, which is like the extra cheddar one?
That one. The flavor blaster. Or I don't know why they took it away, but the pepperoni one, pizza one. They used to have a pizza flavored one.
Yes.
Forever ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember
I
those.
don't know why it's not around anymore.
I don't know.
Strange.
Pepperidge Farms needs to get their act together. I think.
They do. They do have Old Bay. Old Bay goldfish is pretty good too.
Can I buy those around here? I love Old Bay. Old Bay on my French fries.
I've never tried that. I don't know if I've tried that.
Old Bay on French fries, tater tots.
Oh, I'm
like the actual. No,
okay. Yeah.
I'm saying the actual Old Bay seasoning.
Yep.
Put it on your tater tots or on your French fries.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. This last one.
Okay.
Late night munchies around a campfire.
Late night munchies around the campfire. Okay. So
we've been hanging out, sitting in our camp chairs. We're BSing for a long time. It's late at night. Fire's dwindling down. Coals are hot. And we got the munchies.
Man, this is such a strange one, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. Orange juice.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. Just orange juice.
Orange juice.
Yeah, something about orange juice outside at night for me.
Hits the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about like food wise?
Okay.
Like if I'm gonna eat something too. So now I'm having a little OJ. That's really good.
Okay. We gotta have campfire hot dogs.
Okay.
But now if we want to get technical on which brand.
Yeah.
Which brand would you say first? I want to hear your opinion.
I'm hands down, I'm a Nathan's.
Nathan's, okay.
Nathan's hot dogs.
Okay, I'm down for that. Nathan's is good. Man, I gotta give it to Oscar Mayer sometimes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I also like the ones that are the Hebrew Nationals.
Oh yes,
they're amazing too.
About them.
Yeah, they're really, really good. The Hebrew Nationals are really good too. Yeah. And are you a mustard and ketchup? No mustard. You said you don't like.
Yeah, no mustard.
Are you a ketchup only guy?
Mustard. Huh?
Ketchup only?
Yes. Well, ketchup and relish. I'll take relish too.
Sweet relish or dill? Dill.
Sweet relish.
Okay. I wish they made dill relish. It's hard to find. I can't find it. See, I don't like the sweet relish.
I don't know they had it at all. Honestly.
Maybe they don't. I don't know, but you know,
probably somebody else.
Somebody's got to have it because, but I want it in the little squeeze bottle like you get with the sweet relish. Yeah. You know. Okay. Now, of all of your snacks that you have in this museum, I'm going to go with. Well, I'm going to ask for how many of these have you actually tried?
If I had to,
like just a loose percentage, you'd say 70%, 50%,
like 30%,
30%,
30% of the things in here are probably tried. Probably less than that.
Now, of the ones you have tried, tell me about one of the snack flavors that fell flat and maybe missed the mark, in your opinion.
Fell flat and missed the mark.
One you got it and you were like, oh, this is going to be really interesting. You tried it, and then whether you were like, this is gross or this doesn't taste at all like what I thought it was going to taste like, where the packaging and the flavor didn't hit your expectations.
Jeez, that's a really good one. I'm gonna need a second on that.
I
don't know how to answer that.
You got to scan the museum.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do. Scan the museum.
I can tell you something
that
I wasn't. But I kind of didn't think it was gonna be good, but I knew it was gonna be good. Turned out not to be good.
I think one of the times you had been on TV, there was one of the drink choices you said that was bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That was gonna be the Hatch and Chili Lime Jones soda.
And what was it about it? Because I like Hatch chilies.
I'm fine with that. Just not in a soda.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen pickle juice soda, and I don't mind pickle brine.
I feel like that would be okay. I don't know about the soda giving it carbonation, but normal pickle juice, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
But
Hatch chili and lime Jones soda missed the mark. What else?
Oh, it's I hate to call it Jones again, but man, the s'mores Jones soda.
Okay. No good.
And I actually had high hopes for that. I was really hoping it was going to be good because it looked good. And when I opened it, it smelled good too.
Yeah.
Nope, not tasty.
Okay. Well, first off, you can't fault Jones because they're aiming for the moon.
They are.
And so sometimes, you fall amongst the stars. You don't quite go where you're going. So that's okay.
They got some wild flavors.
And then good for them for trying it. I did want to know, have you ever made a run to the border, meaning Canada, to go get to go on a quest for snacks? But now I might just take Canada out of the mix. And what's the farthest distance you've traveled from the museum on your quest to go get to go find a snack for the museum?
I want to say Now, it wasn't entirely the reason I went,
Okay.
but it was definitely part of it.
Yeah. Fair.
Arizona.
Okay. Sweet.
So Arizona had some limited edition Mountain Dew, hard Mountain Dew. So like,
Yeah. Boozy.
yeah,
Okay.
some beer Mountain Dew. So I had to try that. So I went to Arizona. I was seeing a friend, and I sent it back home so I could try it. But along with me going there, I also ended up finding Lipton iced tea, also hard Lipton iced tea, which
Interesting.
I did not expect to see. But
Did you have that in the
I
state?
actually don't have that in here. I drank every single one of those.
And
They were great. The Mountain Dew one,
Yeah.
was not good,
okay.
which is why I was able to save each flavor
You have boozy Mountain Dew here in the museum.
in the corner.
Okay. But the Lipton iced tea,
Lipton iced tea, that was delicious.
you smashed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good. That's good to know. I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for it. And have you ever found it here in Washington State?
No, actually, I haven't. Same with the Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is only in like a handful of states, 10 at the most.
Weird. Okay.
Yes, I don't know why they do that.
What is your big future dream for your museum?
I would like to have. It's gonna have to be a pretty big museum.
Okay.
Um,
Will you keep it here and everything?
no,
No, you're gonna move it.
I'm already thinking about trying to move this one. Not because I want to, but because I think it'll do better.
Okay.
Somewhere else.
But out of Everett.
Sorry to Everett people on that one, but yeah,
Okay.
out of Washington, unfortunately.
Ooh, you're gonna go far.
Yeah, I would prefer to keep this open and open another one,
Okay.
but
I heard rumors about Dallas.
yeah,
Is that what you're thinking?
Houston actually.
Or Houston?
Yeah, Houston would be the first spot. I love Houston, so
All right. So
Yeah.
a full Snackin museum
but
potentially.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I would want to make it. I would need like, it's gonna take a lot.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot.
I
You
believe it.
know.
Yeah.
So
So that's why it's a big future dream.
yeah,
Big future dreams.
yeah.
Okay.
Or world's first national snack museum.
I know. It's pretty
History
amazing.
of
I mean, if
snack.
they got a spare museum, why can we not have a snack museum? Exactly. Right? Or a Pez museum?
Pez
Whatever.
museum.
Yeah.
Potato museum.
Yeah. I've seen there's bottle can, museums with all sorts of like the history of beer bottles and cans and whatever. So yes,
People would love that. People love food.
they
Everybody
do
does.
love food.
There isn't anybody who doesn't love food. So everybody could. I feel like everybody could have a great time at the world's first food museum.
I would agree wholeheartedly. For those curious who want to make the pilgrimage to the Snackin' Shack, how do they find it and what are the details?
Let's see. So our hours of operation currently are just Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 4. However, at the beginning of April, we'll be going back to normal hours, which will be Thursday through Sunday, 12 to 4. As far as finding us, you can Google the Snackin' Shack, and I assure you we will pop up. We will be the first thing to pop up. We are on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook, Threads.
You make some great fun videos on your Instagram
Thank you.
account. Yeah.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
it's very enjoyable. So they can hopefully then follow along on Instagram.
Yep.
And
Check out all the reviews for the latest snacks.
and join in on the conversation for sure.
Exactly.
Well, Snacks, thank you so much for coming on RV Out West. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you
your
for
time.
having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you again for listening to RV Out West. I sincerely appreciate it. If you like this episode, please share it with your family and friends. I'd also like to invite you to follow RV Out West on Instagram and Facebook, where you can join in on the conversation. Next week, we chat with a former national park ranger, and she shares with us some fun hikes to do in the Olympic National Park, where are some good spots for RVers to camp, and what we can expect this summer with some of the changes that this new federal administration has been making. Be sure to tune in next Monday for all the details. Thanks so much for listening to RV Out West. Join us again next week. Please like and subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts or wherever you choose to get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. I sure would appreciate it if you left a rating or a review of the show. Special thanks to Scott Holmes Music for providing us the intro song, We Are One. RV Out West can be found on Instagram and Facebook, where you can interact with us and follow along on our RV adventures around the Pacific Northwest. So get out there, explore, and go see what's beyond the horizon.